to Parliament. We must stand firm. The people of this country deserve to be served and to be led by people with integrity. And that is the hope that we've got, that President Ramaphosa tonight will make announcements that testifies to his commitment to an integrity-led government.
Absolutely essential. I mean, the allegations that were made by the provincial commissioner for KwaZulu-Natal, Mkhwanazi, go to the heart of our entire criminal justice system, and includes the judiciary, prosecutors, the Minister of Police, high-ranking police officials. And so the president, it's not just an opportunity for the president to display a firm anti-corruption stance, but he has to do it. And how he does it is actually the real question, given that the criminal justice system, in terms of the allegations lobbied by Mkhwanazi, is rotten to the core. Who is going to be able to conduct an investigation of these allegations where the outcome of that investigation will have public credibility? That is the question I think needs to be addressed.
I think you can draw a paradigm between what we would like to happen and what I think will happen. What we would like to happen is to see that the president suspends Minister Mchunu and that he announces that there will be an investigation into
inevitably do their job. And more seriously, what South Africans are not waiting for tonight is another prolonged process of an inquiry. What South Africans want is deliberate and direct action. The fault with State Capture 1.0, which was the investigation by Judge Zondo, meant that R1 billion later and a number of years later, the political principles are still walking around freely. What South Africans desperately want is those who are responsible for the work of making decisions about their lives.
Yeah, we would like him to dismiss Minister Nkabane, who also, just like Minister Mchunu, clearly showed Parliament that she lied to Parliament, that she misled Parliament. We would like him to dismiss Minister Simelane, who has been involved in the VBS looting scandal. We don't need ministers like that in our government. When it comes to Minister Mchunu, I think it is very important that when allegations like this, as serious as these are made, there needs to be an investigation. And we've made it clear to President Ramaphosa, if he is not going to fight corruption within government, the Democratic Alliance will. We will not shy away from exposing ministers that have been involved or allegedly involved in corruption or that have lied to Parliament.
Decisions about their lives daily be held accountable. So in the shoes of President Ramaphosa, one, a special investigation unit with the power to prosecute must be put on the table. Two, we must ensure that those who are implicated are suspended within 30 days because we'll establish the veracity of the allegations by General Mkhwanazi, so that ultimately what happens is those who are directly implicated, whether the Minister of Police, the generals, the judges, aren't in the next 30 days influencing the investigation that must go into this issue. That is the purpose of a suspension. And then ultimately, as South Africans, we expect a proper clean out, or if failure to do that, then I would argue that the leadership of this country is not fit to protect the people of this country, and therefore action must be taken against them. So in this instance, I believe if people are believed to be innocent until proven guilty, I certainly believe that General Mkhwanazi is telling the truth until he's been proven.
The Democratic Alliance is here in Cape Town today to lay a charge of fraud against the Minister of Police, Mr. Senzo Mchunu. During a meeting on the 5th of March 2025, allegations were made about the minister being in collusion with a certain Mr. Brown Makotsi. The minister denied these allegations. He denied knowing this gentleman, and however, on the 9th of July, he came back in his own press conference and actually acknowledged that he does know him. And however, he did say that they are not associates, they are comrades, which means that he misled Parliament. And we are here today to say that we are not going to stand for this. We are going to make sure that justice prevails. We are going to make sure that normal South Africans that are affected by crime in the street are protected, and that criminals that have infiltrated the SAPS and Parliament are not protected. We're here to say that we've had enough. We're yet to say that we believe in the rule of law and that we hope that justice prevails in this matter.
DA at Work, rescuing South Africa.